Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is a steamer out here. It is a friggin' steamer. Look at that. It's a steamer, and I got no air in this chumpy. I got air. I do got air, but I got this actuator that's broken that I need to get fixed. So do I want to hear it? Or am I just going to turn down the windows? Old school, like LL. Backseat of my Jeep, swinging episode. Oh, sorry. Now, it's a steamer out here. It's going to be 86, but humid. We're talking Lakeland, Florida. We're talking South Carolina. We're talking San Antonio humid. I'm going to the gym, heading out, and can't wait for tonight. We got me, the host, obviously, and I will try and keep people in line and let people talk. We have none other than returning for week number 2, Jesse the Giants fan. Yes, Jesse, we love you, but we have no other Giants contributors that are part of the Zoom crew. And until we do, get your act together, Jesse. Learn the names. It's Jackson Dart, not Jason Dart. So I think what I might do, I have a special song for Jesse Montanez as we welcome him. Yes. Since he likes to call it Jason. Yes, get ready for that. I'll probably get copyrighted, but live it'll be fine. Also returning is none other than the Washington Commando himself, Momo. Yes, Momo. Chris Dooley isn't quite ready to go, but Chris Dooley will be substituted here and there. Hopefully he can bring a little juice, but not too much pressure, Chris. It's all in fun, brother. Momo is back tonight. I gave him a little homework. So let's see how this marinates. So we got the Commanders and the Giants, and oh my God, I'm waiting to hear back from Rob A. Rob A, if you're watching, send me a headshot. This headshot, all right? I don't need no hammers arriving on my cell phone, all right? Just text me a picture of you in your finest eagle cap or whatever you want, and let's ride, baby. Rob A, sensible Rob, or will he bring out the best or worst in none other than Walker Wade, aka Eagle Wade sometimes, which means I will have a short trigger, baby. Excuse me, I will have a short trigger. Uh-oh, we got the popo. What's going on here? What's going on with oh, it's just road construction. It's just a little construction. We'll let them slide. You never know when you're going to get something. You know what I'm saying? So, those are our 4 combatants. We always have Loyal or Randy, or at least, off the top of my head. Next week, though, I'm going to try and get Ultra Cowboy versus Eagles Drew. That's my plan next week. But before we get to next week, we have to have another week of kumbaya moments. Yes, kumbaya. Everybody getting along, symmetrically handing it off, bending the knee where we can, see common ground, up until somebody tries to slam my guy Troy Aikman. I know you weren't. Philly D, I know. I went back and watched it. You were good, brother. You were good. No, nothing against you, Philly D. You're all good. You're good. You're a Zoom crew member. I appreciate the support, Philly. And you know Philly D as well as I know, nobody gives Jalen more credit than me. That doesn't mean he's above criticism. Mr. 29th in the league in passing. All right, now you know what I'll have to do, Philly D, to meet you halfway? I will have to go back and see if Aikman was ever 29th outside of his rookie year, where he didn't win a game. We won one game Aikman's rookie year, and it was with Steve Walsh against the Commandos. So, Man, it's hot. It's Africa hot. I gotta put on the AC that's working, but I gotta deal with this loud ass noise. So this is what we're gonna do. Why? Because I can't handle it. This is why I couldn't live in Florida 12 months out of the year. I need a little breeze. You know, I mean, like, we got precipitation, but it's coming down, and it's like green between the pollen and the humidity. Humidity. Must be something going on with the power lines. A lot of cops out. Dudes are up. Well, we did have heavy winds. I haven't lost power more than I have this year between the tornadoes, a couple tornadoes coming through. So, you know, anyway, I'm sorry, everybody. Circling back, let's get into some football. I planned on doing it. I will do a show. I will do one, probably tomorrow, where I'm going to upload, and it'll be a little preview of the Dallas Cowboys with some video. So I got that on the horizon. Stay tuned for that. Tonight's big, though. 8:30 tonight Eastern, 5:30 West Coast, 6:30 Rob time, 7:30 Wade time. Coming to a time near you. It'll be fun. But Russell Wilson, you know, this is what's funny, right? Dude's on their last leg, and I'm not saying Russell doesn't have years left in him, but how many more stops are you going to get to, brother? How many more chances are you going to get to say you're more like the Seattle Russell, Jesse Montanez, than you are of the New York Giants Russell? Now, I'm not going to say he's a one and done, meaning Russell Wilson. I'm not going to say that. He could be, though, because if Jason Dart, a.k.a. Jackson Dart, is what people think he is, he ain't going to be there long. But I do think he could have a successful... I do think he could be successful in New York, Russell Wilson. I think this is about as good a situation as he's had. It's all going to come down to that O-line, Jesse Montanez. It's all going to come down to the O-line. And I like Russell. I like normal Russell. I don't like, I'm better than you. You want to give me a call. He's telling his teammates in Seattle, you got to go through my handlers bullshit. No, I'm calling you, brother. If I give you my number, Jesse, I give you my number. I don't give you and all your Momo friends my number. No offense, Momo. But if I give you my number, I keep it low. I don't need, you know, I got 60-some thousand subscribers. I don't need wackadoodles blowing me up all hours of the night and me having to change my number that I've had for years. So be careful with the number. No group texts unless I authorize it, Mr. Montanez. All right, circling back. Vinny Hagan, Manahawkin Zone, Oscar Perini, Brooklyn Zone. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, Russell Wilson, it's funny because I think about Dallas Cowboys this year, you know, and stay tuned for my, where the hell was I? Stay tuned for my, my video I'll be uploading maybe later today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. We'll see, maybe later, we'll see. Because Dallas has a lot of young, exciting guys who are at the brink of their NFL career. They're coming down. Not that they won't play again after this year, but if they want a big deal or any sort of deal, and they want to extend their career, these high talented guys coming out of college need to have big years. And we're already seeing dividends, okay, albeit in shirts and underwears sometimes. With Kaiir Elam. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't said his name very much. But Kaiir Elam has been making a play every practice. Now you can say, listen, you can sit there and poo-poo OTAs that there's no, that there's no pads on. The dude's making plays every practice. He's showing up. Okay? Do you know who else is making plays? Who's unbelievable. He is in unbelievable friggin' shape. I am so excited for this cat right here this year. I am so excited for him. that's none other than Sam Williams. Sam Williams is a beast and runs 4.3. He runs like a 4.4 flat. Sam Williams is all that. I'm so much wishing that this man can get it together this year, because if Sam Williams is anywhere close to what we thought he was going to be year one before the injury and some of the off the field stuff, we've heard that he's toned it down. There's a lot of immaturity. You have to have some sympathy, whether it's a Cowboy player or any other player. But Sam Williams is turning heads. Oh yeah, it's his shorts and t-shirt. You're still going up against unbelievable athletes. And coming back from a knee injury, he's one of the most athletic guys on the football team. At his size, coming off the edge. Who's good against the run. Who hasn't been productive in the NFL. Down in and down out. Those are facts. This is part of just a couple of the guys that we're so excited about. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're going to know. You're going to know, and it's going to have to be something to deal with. Or these players are not going to be in the league for very much longer. You know what I mean? Sam Williams is the complete package. Eagle Drew talks about easy. I'm talking about he's small at 248. Well, he's over 250 now. That I could guarantee. But that's not even the point. The point is Lawrence Taylor size. Look up Lawrence Taylor. He's basically what Michael Parsons is. And you say, well, that's not good against the run. Easy was a lot better against the run. But I need to... Drew, I hear you, brother. I need to see it from... I'm not touting him. Easy saying he's going to do this or do that. I'm just saying we're happy and excited. Kyrie Elam, I think, is going to really surprise people. In the same vein, I think Savon Ravel, I hope he could be unbelievable. Just look at his size and stature, his speed, and what he's doing. But I'm not as sure. You know what I mean? That's a question mark to me. I think, especially year one, was what I'm talking about. Year one. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying, Drew? So it's not like I'm saying we're all going to hit, we're going to hit, we're going to hit. Expect good things from Kyrie Elam. I think Easy's going to be a great, even at the very beginning of his career, a great third down rusher. We don't forget, we got Marshawn Neal, and we have a lot of depth. Who's not going to make the team? Barring injury, who's not going to make the team? That's going to tell you, Wide receiver's another thing. And this is what we're excited about. We're not sitting there saying, I am. If everything goes the way it should go, Dallas is going to be near the top of the league in wide receiver play. Now, Drew, Rob, that may be a bad thing, because we know what the winning solution is. Just go 30 miles to the west of me. In Philly, they're running the hell out of the ball. And it would be nice to have an unbelievable run game, and then when a team decides to stop the run, then you let CD and Pickens and the running back out of the backfield, and Jake Ferguson and Brevin Spanford, Ultra, and Luke Schoonmaker, and Cavante Turpin, and Jonathan Mingo, and Jalen Tolbert. That's what you want, right? You want to be able to run the football and make them commit a man in the box. Then it's Cook City, baby. We gonna stir and mix the ingredients, and we gonna cook your ass if we could run the football. If we can't, we're gonna have some splash plays. We're gonna have some 3 and outs, and more pressure gets put on the defense. And that's what will be interesting to see and watch play out. Dallas Cowboys 2025 are going to be a really fun watch. It could turn ugly. It could turn glorious. We don't know where it's going to be. We don't. That's what kind of makes it exciting. If you're an Eagle fan, you expect a certain level of play. I know I need gas. I know. You expect a certain level, right? And you hope that mentally they're ready to go out the gates. You hope that on banner night, they could focus, because sometimes that's an issue, right? You hope that they can. I know when they're going to focus. You're damn right we're going to focus. We're going to put boot the ass to that shitty star. That's what you're probably thinking. But if it don't go your way, and you start getting behind quick, shit's panicking, run game ain't working, all of a sudden you let that pass rush cook when they don't have to worry about the run. Who knows? That's the upside. Downside is you run it down our throat, you set up play action, we get cooked, right? But you have a certain level. Again, it's a no-turn. This is a no-turn game time. God damn. So you have a certain level that you're expecting from your team. We're hoping that you don't quite get to that level, which allows us to be very competitive. Who knows, Drew? You don't, I don't, we only think, right? We only think at this point. So, but going back to my Sam Williams, I'm going to end with this because I'm almost at the gym. Going back to my Sam Williams, he's a good kid, right? He wasn't Jalen Carter issues drag racing. He wasn't that bad, but it was it was close. It was right there. So I'm not going to say better or worse, but it was right there. He made some poor choices early on in his career, Sam Williams. Then he got injured. I am rooting for all young athletes that are coming out. I did make a crazy statement that like 75% of NFL players go bankrupt within 2 years of retirement. Somebody, Rob A, you're the fast guy, look that up. I'm pretty sure I saw that. But I don't want to hang it's a lot. Either way, it's way too many than it should be. Make the turn! What are we waiting on? Let's go! What the fuck are you waiting on? God damn. He drives his Tundra like a little, I ain't gonna say it. You better be going to the gym. You might get game time getting his ass beat at Planet Fitness. I got a blinker, GMC. It's a blinker. You're 90 driving. He's going to Walmart. He's going to the shitty Walmart, too. Just real quick, who the hell would go to a tiny Walmart? They don't got nothing. They got like 4 items of each thing. It's a crappy Walmart. Get it out. Put a Whole Foods. Do it. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. I'm wired today, man. I am wired. That's not a spot. It's a handicap. Really? Do we have to have handicap spots at the gym? Is that... I apologize. Of course we do. I know. Of course we do. I'm sorry. God, I apologize. I'm out in the middle of left field. Anyway, let me get comfortable here. There we go. Let's settle in. There we go. All right. Let's get to the bottom of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is all these young kids, damn, it's dog hair, really? All these young kids deserve a second chance. And Henry Ruggs was in court again for something, some sort of hearing, maybe a bail. I don't really know, but I did read on Pro Football Talk that he apologized. I believe he killed a woman and her daughter, or maybe she was pregnant. But regardless, people died while he was drag racing in Vegas, outside of Vegas. Vinny Hagen just texted me, brother. I'll get to you in a minute. He apologized, very heartfelt. Again, these are young men. I'm not going to be the judge and jury. I'm just saying from my perspective, I mean, I haven't lost my child. There's different varying degrees of, God forbid, You know, if it's a drunk driver, that's different, right? Now, was he out of his mind? I mean, I don't want to get myself in trouble here. I feel like the dude deserves a second chance at some point. As a father, I probably would want that under certain circumstances, especially if the person shows remorse. You know, I lost, you know, like I would already have lost my loved one, unless it was, obviously, if it was a crime, murder, or something of that nature, then that's horrible. Then rot, burn, baby, burn, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm not going to speak to Ruggs as much as this in general. I feel like I would think the family would want him at some point to be able to have a life. I mean, it's not going to bring their child back under the Now, am I totally off base? He's not going to, he's going to get out in the not too distant future, believe it or not. I don't know. I know it's a heavy thing to say, but it's a sports topic. He was very, very apologetic. Obviously, he said if he could take it all back, he would, which obviously, this is an obvious thing. I know it's going to be tough, though. In saying that, if I lost my son or daughter, or wife, or sister, whatever, but mainly kids, right? And then I saw that said person 8, 9 years later, 7 years later, being able to earn millions. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, I don't know. So, but I wish the man peace. And at this point, what's been done is done. Has he paid his debts to society? That's not for me to determine. But we'll see. Henry Ruggs may be back on the football field. Now, the next hurdle would be actually getting on the NFL field. And that'll be interesting because I don't know that the NFL could ban him for life for playing. I don't know why they would. I mean, I know why they would, but I don't know why they should. You know what I mean? I think people are, if our legal system tells you you're free, you should be able to earn a paycheck. Am I wrong? Am I totally off base? I won't be mad. Put it in the comments. Light me up. Go ahead, Daryl Scott. Tear it up, baby. Go ahead, Leo the Greek. Tell me all your negative shit that you always do. Kid Cowboy, go ahead, kid. Tell me how wrong I am and I'm clueless. Go ahead, brother. I don't know. Am I? Maybe. Talk to you later.